You wish to consult me?
You need to get up early indeed to get one over on Nine Fingers. If she were easily toppled, Uktar would have done it already.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business?
Didn't think the Zentarim would turn on us so easily. Inatra seemed honest. Gods help me.
Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich factories.
Can't keep me out.
Ready to do some business?
Lovely day this, for now.
You need my expertise. A subtle art.
No one stopped me yet.
Someone who can probably read? Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one. Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole.
Can you spare a few pence?
Buy your papers here.
Probably just a dead cat.
Please, please. Oh, please.
Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that? It's a Lanternese candle. Would you throw one of them?
Have you seen the size of a Antony's candle? Have you seen the size of a still?
Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Please, kind sir,
For
can you
stories
spare
with
a few coins to feed my
teeth.
son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Miscreants creeping around, a stink like death itself.
I feel a little dizzy.
Now the watery depths spew out creatures to attack us. What next?
Nothing will stand in my way.
I thirst for combat.
Swift and lethal.
Swords meet sorcery. With haste.
I am fury. I am death. You bow, or you break.
If this is worth the cost.
I don't fancy their chances.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
What are these things? And God, do they stink?
So what exactly did you see?
My eyes grow heavy. Vegetable.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
What exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine. I can't.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
Action, not reaction. I am, thank you.
No time to rest.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, but together we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even...
Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate! Savor your final breath. My last kill before becoming.
victory awaits.
Can't even catch my breath.
They'd probably chuck you in the river.
Baldur's Gate will be your grave! I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. A rising star, you say? Then perhaps it's a good job I ran into him. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity. But you... It's not a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumor has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song. Technically, I haven't yet done an inventory of this crime scene. So if something were to go missing from a corpse... And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to tell of your investigations by then, I'd love to hear it.
passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We shall find this Candle Hallow place. Better than nothing.
You shot pacemaker fashion.
Stories, get them right here.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
The breeze must be blowing inland today, bringing the stench of the foundry.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly. Eh? If I publish my research, everyone will want spores. Dare I? Spores! Could there be myconids in the Undercity?
Ah, a visitor from the astral expanse. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust has settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research. I heard laughter this morning.
Brilliant.
At me,
And
perhaps.
extremely attractive.
My star-crossed friend, I take it you were curious to see the Society of Brilliance for yourself. The lure of knowledge is a hard one to resist, even where it requires us to endure discomfort. For example, it is quite bright up here. I had forgotten about the malady known as sunburn. A field of research I am glad exists. It will be of immense value for those exposed to it on a more regular basis. As for me, I'll remain indoors. The Society's library will keep me quite busy until I return to my research in the Underdark. We are required to attend the lodge from time to time in order to present our findings to the Society's members. My research partner prefers to avoid crowds, and so has remained in the Underdark to monitor our Zirkwood samples. I am eager to return myself, but I must prepare my treaties before I depart. Sharing knowledge is one of the Society's most important tenets. The underused Underdark. Applications for Zirkwood in unlocking the future of subterranean civilizations. I may be indulging myself somewhat with its title, but I do believe our research harbors such potential. I only hope the Society's members agree. Speaking of which, I should get back to annotating my references. Is there anything else I can do for you? Of course. I always carry samples, in case there are inquiring minds looking to purchase them. There's a distinct...
You wish to consult me?
For how long?
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
Evil comes in many forms.
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger.
Here, here!
Attention seeker.
Here, here!
Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Let the hells follow!
Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
I really think we ought to step in here. Whatever his crime, his punishment is surely an overcorrection.
What's this? The opportune wielding of a weapon? It seems, dear citizens, that we have a heretic in our midst. Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Unleash me. Still breathing, despite everything.
thirst for combat.
Gone with the weave. Onward.
Fresh orders? Onward.
Victory awaits.
Well, so much for peace.
Yes?
One can't always be a gentleman.
I will ascend.
God, I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
Wonder what's causing just these three then. I've fished these waters my whole life. Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood. I don't really have any to spare. Maybe if I tried pissing on it. Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels? Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell them. Bloody waste, if you ask me.
Guys, you're not doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to Waterdeep.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me. That's a very convincing proposal, sir. I'll do just as you say.
Papa says I have to be strong to help Mama. I don't know if I can be that strong. But I'll try.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
Githyanki said, "Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please." Sorry, are you here for a wave, sir?
There's enough offerings in here for a trip to the vault. Off you go.
It was just about 2 francs. Wave Mother's breath was so overbearing. Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a landra to pay.
Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume.
Amberly hears us and rejoices!
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
Seems you've crossed the wrong threshold. Time to defend yourself.
Made you wait with your lungs full of water.
A bold maneuver.
Taste my fury.
Swords meet sorcery. With haste.
Eat this! Nothing important is ever easy.
I will not fail.
it.
A tale for the ages.
Sometimes the only way out is through. It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Steal from the very... Enjoy these breaths. They shall be your last.
I won't give in. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Unleash me. Yes.
I will ascend.
Let me recite their demise.
Death. Make way.
Victims await. A wise move. I shall investigate.
Nothing will stand in my way.
this over with.
Seek and you shall find me.
Let's get going.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? It is not the eyes that I fear, it is the intelligence behind them. The Absolute is merely the outward form of something far more insidious. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath, The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it. I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
A welcome face. How can I help? I'm listening. You are Jacques Vonashdur, source of my bruises. I had the audacity to invite a man of your talents to strike me. You had the courage to stand against me, unflinching. In so doing, you made yourself my possession and my obsession. What about him? Chuck. I'm embarrassed you'd fall for such an obvious trick. You probably believe the Illithid's twaddle about Vlaakith usurping Gith's throne as well. The astral prison contains not one, but two atrocities. They will use you and abuse you at every opportunity. There is one truth, Vlaakith's truth. Everything else is apostasy. As loathsome as it is, the Emperor slipped one fact into its slurry of lies. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind, one talent of many that drove the Illithids to enthrall him. The Prince is a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Vlaakith was no fool. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of the Githyanki people's end has been ripped from the venerable queen. Better to kill Orpheus than to risk the enemy wielding his power, whether that enemy be Geich or the Dead Three. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end, and trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. So loyal, so beguiled, they were blind to his treason. The honor guard's deaths were inevitable, as is the death of their Geich-enthralled prince. I know my mission. Nothing will turn me from it. Vlaakith has a plan, and she knows what part I must play. And she cannot reward me if I hand the Empire to the Illithid thrall called Orpheus. Protocol 301. Neither death nor undeath may be a hindrance to Vlaakith's blessing. Vlaakith will know my unfaltering faith. Neither death nor the Absolute will keep me from accomplishing my duty. Fine with me.
Minsk is so amazing!
Go ahead. I'm listening. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Let's talk.
wait up. There's something you should see. I know it's early, but this couldn't wait. Watch. I used to hate that sight. The glowing sky, the long shadows, the fading stars. I lived for the red of blood and the black of death. Now, I see the colors between. You showed them to me. Thank you for that. But... I thought this would be easier. If only you knew how much went unsaid. You have stirred my soul, and more besides. But I belong to Vlaakith. I cannot be yours. You cannot be mine. I value you as a friend, as an ally. But my future lies only in the red and black. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. It's better this way. Trust me. Jacques Fonage Du, source of my bruises. Is something burdening you?
I don't like this conversation at all.
I'm telling you, it's a bargain.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Portage.
Which way to the nearest library?
What
to do?
Baldur'e Gate, city of steel and justice. Hands down. Quicker. You?
Same.
No, he mostly overlooked.
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She's a drone under some magical charm.
My life belongs to the Master. I live and die in his service. This place is forbidden. Leave. Blasphemy against the Master. Blasphemy!
Roll in my favor.
I am fury. I am death.
What now?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Victory awaits.
Survival is all that matters.
No time to waste.
Blood comes easy these days. Another step forward.
Die, Iblis. I seek an advantage.
Lost in thought.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Our enemies are everywhere. Open, damn you.
I always wondered what a vampire's lair would look like. Can't say I pictured it being quite this theatrical.
I find it surprisingly similar to Queen Vlaakith's aesthetic.
That makes sense. She does have a flair for the dramatic.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest. The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
Necrotic energy envelops the door. It would drain our lives as surely as a vampire's fangs would.
It'll be over soon. I can rest soon.
It's weak. There's necrotic magic at work here. A dictionary of an ancient language. Hardly surprising from a vampire's lair.
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the Master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Methinks I spotted something.
an ambush.
Spotted me, did you? Sharp for a mortal servant. Wait. You are neither spawn nor servant. An intrusive mortal, then. You made a mistake, little thief.
Victory is assured.
I am fury. I am death.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Everything must be Everything
Come
must
on.
be perfect.
Can't stay idle.
So much to do. So much to prepare.
There's an inscription on the ring. Looks like the same language as that book from earlier.
No. Master favors wolf, not rat. Master, no.
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out. But most important, no witnesses.
Understood.
I don't fancy their chances.
Take this! Time to strike. You bow, or you break.
speak, they burn.
I will ascend. Time to strike. On the move.
The witching hour.
Swift and lethal. This is your end.
Still on my feet.
No!
Death can't have me. Not yet.
I hate to rest while our enemies still draw breath.
stand on a clean metal platform, a beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
Reporting.
Eager for battle.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I've got a long road ahead.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. Hollow-eyed faces stare out of the cells. Your eyes, but most look away. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Please. What are you? I don't know. But I'm hungry. I've been hungry for so long. Please, you shouldn't be here. He'll find you. And he won't kill you. He won't ever let you die.
Under the grime, you can see how pale he is. You can see the hunger in his eyes, in all of their eyes. Each one is an emaciated, starving vampire spawn. More than that, you can see that each prisoner is marked with a scar, a rune carved into their flesh.
He carved it himself. Said it bound me to his ascension. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means. The last thing I remember, I was drinking with a pale, beautiful elf. We laughed. We kissed. We stumbled back to this palace and then it gets so dark. I woke up here. Like this. Astarion. I'll never forget him. He called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like music on his tongue. His stuff. It controls everything down here. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it. You can't. You can't stop him. No one can stop him.
The air is ripe with magic.
No one stopped me yet.
I don't... Everything just feels wrong.
Shh, it's all right. Our parents will come for us.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay.
One with the weave.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
I believed all our guests had been dealt with upstairs. Werewolves leave so much to be desired. Wait! No! It cannot be. Were you the one who took my poor Astarion under your wing, only to abandon him so cruelly? Oh, please, I care not for your petty drama. In truth, you made all of this possible. Now that he is mine once more, I have everything I need. This ritual, this black mass that has been centuries in the making, is finally ready. Witness the birth of the vampire ascendant. Ecce Dominus! Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger!
He draws upon those runes to gather his strength.
Time to push my luck again.
I believe... Wait! No. Oh, please, I care not for your... Now. Witness!
Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger!
We've saved me. Can't take much more.
He draws upon those runes to gather his strength.
If we can reach the glowing sigils, maybe we can redirect that power from him to us.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Ready for battle. Right away.
Lance board is set. Good move. ritual is near complete. Can you feel its profane power?
What path lies before me?
Olot Dos.
to my fury.
On my way.
Taking up position.
Swift and lethal.
hardly worth my time. Yes. I have it.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
Another fight. Let's go. I wonder if this is worth the cost. One day I'll catch a break. Never a dull moment. No choice but to keep going. What now? Still on my feet. Well, so much for peace. Can't even catch my breath.
Yet.
Nothing important is ever easy. Where do I go from here?
Understood.
No gloom, all doom. Shall be done.
Victory awaits.
Never a dull moment.
blood comes easy these days.
That hit the spot.
The great vampire lord looks peaceful, recovering in his coffin. There is no trace of the fury that you fought against.
These deathless dreams hold memories of a mortal life once forgotten. Of the boy I was, the man I became, the monster that will not end. I sleep but cannot rest. I live but cannot die. I am eternal, and I grieve. Consummatum est. Ego cecidi.
The vampire lord is no more, but his legacy remains. What to do with the thousands of vampire spawn he created?
This blood from our hands.
Nothing remains now. Cazador and his machinations are naught but dust.
A bold maneuver.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
push my luck again. With haste.
What fools these mortals be.
Victory awaits. In my best interest.
No choice but to keep going. Death is but a word away. Still breathing, despite everything.
So, is it true? Cazador is dead by your hand, and so are our children? Alas, you may be right. You had few choices, all bad. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. No one could ask for more. I know you face trials ahead, but when it is time, you will not face them alone. We will stand with you as best we can. Until then, go in peace. And thank you.
I wish I could have seen you do it. Killing all those spawn.
You stamped out the entire Tsar legacy in one afternoon. A good day's work.
I wish I could have held my little ones one last time. Shared one last smile with Chessa.
You did not choose the easy path today, but you chose the right one.
It was a kindness what you did. You ended the suffering of thousands of creatures.
An entire nest of vampires wiped out. Today is a good day.
This lair is cleansed. No trace of Cazador remains. You are a true hunter.
The elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
You wish to consult me?
Let's talk.
Is something burdening you?
Copper for your thoughts.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known, the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared. Tonight, then. Be ready.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Laroakan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. That's my greatest fear. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father. I imagine a rat like Lae'zel will be nothing in comparison.
Enveloped in myriad sensations all at once. Flaming desire and icy despair, the strength of iron and the haze of thick swamp mist.
The 9 hells of Beator. The ultimate torment, some souls would say. Those souls lack imagination. I'm going to show you the true wages of your sin.
Pure lust courses through your veins and plucks at your flesh. You don't know what you want, only that you want it.
You feel it, don't you? Primal hunger, irrepressible decadence. Forget the heavens. This is paradise. Let me show you. What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
An inferno engulfs you. Your lust blazes hot.
Do you feel it? Avernus. Where hell's legions march, screaming their rage. Where the Styx collects the blood of the fallen. Reach out. Have a taste.
The flavor is exquisite as spiced wine, terrible as rotting offal. It does not quench your lust. It only stokes it.
Don't worry, pet. I won't leave till you're fully satisfied. Dis, the blackened Elysium. Menauros, the rotting bog. The molten seas and soil of Thlegathos. Stygia, the frozen ocean. Choose a hell. Have your fill.
Magma flows around you and into you, and the devil in you is awakened. The heat is unbearable, yet somehow not nearly enough. You crave still more.
To think how you starved yourself up to this moment. To think how you chose the sweet over the bitter. One last choice. And starve no longer. Malbolgia, the desolation. The forgotten ruins of Maladomini. Cania and its mountains of ice. Or Nessus, the seat of infernal power.
You flush with untold power. You could rip apart mountains and bring gods to their knees. This is the ultimate you, the commander of the plains, the director of fate.
Take me and know the essence of the hells.
Your hunger pulls you toward her. The hunger for the twin heats of Avernus and Phlegethos. Mizora's lips meet yours and Nessus rises. You are locked in torrid struggle, each fighting to conquer the other. Yet in a wink, you are reformed, a devil in spirit, if not body. For one depraved night, you feast on the sins of the body, the mind, and the soul.
The pleasure of torment. The torment of pleasure. You're forever marked. Can't you feel it? Where my lips scorched your skin. How your soul burns with flame.
Your pores flood with heat and frigid water. Your parched tongue searches for the right response.
One taste, one indulgence. But the delicious agony remains. A pity for you, the one taste is all I'll give.
Shit. Why?
Why not? Last I checked, none of us was tied to a leash. I think I'll nip out for a bit, stretch my wings. And don't be too hard on him, pup. Don't you remember? I'm irresistible.
Countless souls walk these plains, countless ways to find pleasure. And out of all of them, you chose her. Do you understand what she did? What you did? Is that what you think? For every pleasure you took, a damned soul suffered in the hells. You fed on the hopeless, the frightened. Souls so desperate they sold themselves to a devil. Souls like mine. Then you're no better than the wretches that condemn them. Raphael, Mizora, you know the ways of devils, and you know they don't give without taking.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Looking ahead.
Is something burdening you?